Hi there, welcome back to part 3 of NCERT Math Magic 4. In the part 1 and part 2, we have seen measurements in centimeters, subtractions in finding the difference of height, and then we have seen like conversions, number conversions, or what you can matrix conversions, like 1 kilometer is equal to 100 meters. Okay. And similarly 100 meters can also become 1 kilometers. It is applicable in both directions, vice versa. And similarly 0.5 kilometer is equal to 500 meters and 500 meters is equal to 0.5 kilometers. Okay, and same holds good for this centimeters, meter to centimeter conversions. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters and then 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. Similarly 0.5 meter is equal to 50 centimeters, 50 centimeter is equal to 0.5 meters. So all these things we have learnt in the part 1 and part 2 only. And there also one small application of division. We have seen that in calculating the Jumpa's height. They have mentioned that Jumpa's height is exactly double the other person's height. So we have divided by 2 there. Okay, so that is about the summary, quick summary of part 1 and part 2. So before starting the part 3 video, I request all the viewers, those who are new to my video, to click subscribe button and then don't forget to click the bell icon so that you will not miss my future updates. And also if you like, click the like button and then share it to your friends. Now coming to the third part. In the third part, there is one small activity called running exercise. So for a particular person, Devi Prasad, doctor suggested him to go for a run or go for a jogging kind of thing. So what he suggested is, he suggested a field which is of which you can see on the right side here. So this is the field. So he suggested a field. So if he can go there and run, it completes 1 kilometer for one round. Okay. So but this Devi Prasad, instead of going to that field which is very far away from his home, each choose a park which is nearest to him. So this is the park which is nearest to him. Okay. So here the question is, how many rounds of the park must Devi Prasad run to complete the 2 kilometers? As per the doctor's suggestion, he has to go for 2 kilometers run. Okay. So just now we have seen in the quick recap of the last 2 videos, we have seen 1 kilometer is equal to how many meters, right? So here it is 400 meters. The park is 400 meters long. So for a park which is of 400 meters long, how many rounds this Devi Prasad should complete, should do to complete the 2 kilometers? Okay, so it is 400. If you go for 1 round, it is 400. If you go for 2 rounds, it is 800. If you go for 3 rounds, it is 1200. Like that, if we keep on going up to how many rounds, that will become 2000 meters. Okay, here you can see here 400, 400, 400. Like this you can write, and you can check when it is going to become 2000 meters. Okay, so there are 5 times I wrote it here. So you can guess 5 into how many. This is 0 here and this is 0 here. 4 plus 4 8 plus 4 12 plus 4 16 plus 4 20. Okay, so this is 200 meters. So as it is 2000 meters, not 200 meters. So I can say that how many rounds, for how many rounds, answer is 5 rounds. So answer is 5. So instead of adding the numbers, we can simply do it like this: 400 meters into 5. So that is going to give us 2000 directly without doing this addition. So this is the application of multiplication. So where you can calculate the distance, or how much distance he run. For 8 rounds, how much he will run? So on one day the weather was very good and there was a cool breeze. So this Devi Prasad, what did he do is, he didn't, instead of stopping at 5 rounds, he made 8 rounds. Okay, so because he didn't tired, and then he keep on doing that until he get tired. So how much, how many kilometers he will run, he might have run for that 8 rounds. So as the formula is, you already know, 400 meters, the park long is 400 meters, okay, into 8. So do it, 0 0, here you will get 32. Okay, so 3200 meters is equal to 3200 meters is equal to how much? This also we have seen in the last session, that is 3.2 meters. Okay, so like this you have to write your answers. 3.2 meters. How did I get it? 400 into 8. So I got 400 meters into 8, I got 3200 meters, which is nothing but 3.2 meters. So this is about how you have to calculate the distance one particular person takes. If it is a field, if the person goes to directly this field for one round, automatically how much he used to get? 1 kilometer. So if he, instead of going to this park, if he goes to this field, so 2 kilometers will be done with 2 rounds only. Okay, so for 8 rounds, how much? 8 kilometers you are going to get here. Okay, now there is one small activity here. Here we can see a Qutub Minar which is of 72 meters high. Okay, and then about how many meters high is your classroom? So guess how many meters high is your classroom. This is the question. And how to guess is, say for example, a human being who is standing in front in particular room, whose height will be roughly around 6 feet, okay, or around 6 feet. Okay, so if he becomes double, he can reach the top of the ceiling, right? So by guessing like that, 6 feet is the height, so or simply 180 centimeters is the height. So what you can check, or what you can guess is, by doubling the height of that particular person, we are going to get the top of the room. Okay, so how many such rooms you can expect here in this Qutub Minar? So as we have just now seen, in our room there are 180 centimeters person is there. We are doubling him, so it became how much? 360 centimeters. Okay, and this is the capacity of one room. 360 centimeters is the guess. I simply guess. So if you guess in this Qutub Minar, which is of 72 meters, how many centimeters can accommodate in that? Okay, so 72 meters, you convert this to centimeters. So just in the first slide we have seen 1 meter is equal to how many centimeters? It is 100 centimeters. So 7200, that is equal to 7200 centimeters. Okay, so the Qutub Minar height is 72 meters, so I got 7,200 centimeters. I have with me a room which is of 360 centimeters. So if I multiply this with how much number, you will get this. Okay, so if you closely look at this, this is 7360 is similar to, double of 720. Okay, so just one more extra zero is there here. So otherwise I will tell you here. So 360, guess that there could be 10 rooms in this, so it will become 360 centimeters, not matching with the size. So add one more 10 to this, one more 10, 3600 centimeters. Okay, if we add these two, you will get, okay, so 7200 centimeters is the answer. So how many rooms are there in the Qutub Minar? Can you, if you guess, it will be 20. So guess how many rooms one on the top of the other will be equal to the Qutub Minar. So it will be 20. Okay, so 20 rooms, if you can put them one on the other, it will become the 72 meters height of the Qutub Minar. That is about the this slide, Qutub Minar's height and calculations, how many rooms, how you will be guessing, and how did you guess, all those things. You can write it in the in your answers. Now there is one more slide here. You can see in this there are two people, one is Subodh and other one is Manjani. Subodh is traveling towards Kozhikode, which is 24 kilometers away, and Manjani is traveling to Thalassery, which is 46 kilometers away, but in the opposite direction. Okay, one person is traveling in this direction. From the picture it is very clear. This let me draw that value here, that this person is drawing, this person is moving in this direction and this person is moving in this direction. Okay, so he is Subodh, as we can see it's clearly that his boy is Subodh, is traveling towards Kozhikode. So, and it is mentioned clearly in the board also, direction board. Kozhikode is 24 kilometers this side and Thalassery is 46 kilometers that side. So how far is Kozhikode from Thalassery? So is asking simply, if I start from Kozhikode to Thalassery, how many kilometers it will be? So has this person already traveled from Thalassery to reach this point and he is going towards Kozhikode? It is showing that it is 24, and this girl is going towards Thalassery, there it is 46. So total it is, you have to add these two, so you will be getting 24 plus 46. 24 plus 46 is equal to 0, 1, 7, 70 kilometers. Answer is 70 kilometers. So it's a simple small activity. You can also check it while coming to your school. From your school, you stay at middle point and check the kilometers board, how far it is. Your village is how much ahead from that place, and your school is how far from that place. You check it, and from like that you can calculate. You can do this activity on your own. Now coming to one more, how far is your home from school? Okay, this is from Kozhikode to Thalassery, and this is how far is your home from school. Mohan comes to school from a very far. He first walks about 400 meters to the pond. He then walks 150 meters through the pond, and then he runs across 350 meters wide green field. Then he carefully crosses the 40 meters wide road to reach his school. So how much Mohan walk every day to reach school? Okay, it's very simple. Whatever the parameters he mentioned here, 400 is the first value, and then 150 is the next value, then 350, then 40. Okay, and this is not a puzzle, so don't say that sir is not walking, is running on the field, green field. So definitely in here he is not expecting that kind of puzzle. So how much Mohan walk every day to reach the school? It will be, if you add all these things, 0, here it is 4, and here it is, oh sorry, there is no carry. Yeah, it is carries there. Then 4 plus 1, 5, 8 and 9. So 940. 940 is the answer. 940 is what? In meters. All are in meters, right? 400 meters, 150 meters, 350 meters and 40 meters. So totally it is 940 meters. And the next question is it more than a kilometer? In a kilometer, how many meters will be there? 1000. So 1000 is greater value and 940 is a smaller value. So you can say it is not greater than our kilometer. Okay, so like this you have to calculate the values. Now comes to how far is your home from school. In this there is one more activity. Find out how far about your friends live from the school. Put it in a table or column, and then this is the table where I have collected the data of 7 students. Okay, so in this Manoj, Manas and Suraj, Basha, Tony, Singh and Khan, they are coming from different places with different measurements. Like Manoj is coming from 5100 meters. This table you have to put the values in meters or kilometers. You cannot put in centimeters, right? So because centimeters is a very small metric, we cannot put it here. You have to go for either meters or kilometers. So Manoj is 5100 meters, Manas is 5.1 kilometers, Suraj is from 0.5 kilometers, and Basha is just 200 meters away. Tony is 700 meters, Singh is 8000 meters, and Khan is 10 kilometers away from the school. So from this table, now you have to tell me which among you lives nearest. Okay, so which among you, of course you in the sense this is your friend name, which among your friend lives are near to the school. So you can say out of all the values here, which is very small, this 200 meters is the smallest one. Okay, so you can take this Sheikh Basha is the person who lives Sheikh Basha is the person who is very near. And who is the farthest person? You can see here from this Khan is 10 kilometers. Okay, so out of all the metrics, the 10 kilometers is the only highest one. So I can say that the person who is coming farthest from the place is Khan. Okay, so this double line here near on the farthest and double line here on the Khan indicates answer for that question. How many children live less than 1 kilometer from less than 1 kilometer away from your school? So 1 kilometer is, you already know it is 500 meters. I mean 1000 meters. Sorry, 1000 meters, correct. So from this you have to check this is smaller, and then this is also less than a kilometer, 500 meters, and this is also less than a kilometer. Oh, not sorry, this is greater than kilometer, and this is also less than kilometer. Yeah, that's all. 3. Answer is 3. So you have to write it as 3 here. How many is asking, so you have to write 3. Or anybody else is there, you can check. No. So 3 are the persons who are less than a kilometer away from your school. And is there anyone lives more than 5 kilometers away from the school? Yes, there are 3 such persons. One is this Manoj, Manas, and then Singh, and then Khan. These are the 4 persons who are more than 5 kilometers from the school. Okay, so from the table, wherever I kept this arrow, that indicates the answer for this. Now, how do they come to the school? So definitely, because the distance is more, they will be traveling through bus, school bus, or they will be traveling through any private transportation. So this is about the how far is your children from your school. Okay, so here there is one more last one. I wish I were. It's a like a singing a poem is given here. I wish I were. So if you wish you were so and so, like if you wish you were a kite, what you will do? You were a bird, what you will do? If you wish you were a cloud, what you will do? If you wish you were a plane, what you will do? Okay, so let us first complete this poem, and then we will come back to the questions. Are just trying only, they are not questions. So here the poem is like this. I wish I were a kite, so that I could rise above the building's height. I wish I were a bird, so that I could fly and reach above that kite. I wish I were a cloud, so that I could move above those little birds. I wish I were a plane, so that I could rise above the clouds and the hills. So here, what each and every each and every what you can say, kite, bird, cloud, and plane, they are wishing. You are wishing. If you were that, what you will do? So you can see in the picture the house, and then a kite, and then a little bird, and then a Mount Everest or some mountains. He mentioned Mount Everest in the question, so I said Mount Everest. Clouds, and then a plane. All those things are there in this poem. Okay, so for our mathematics, how can we connect this to the mathematics? This should be either in English or something like that. So don't think like that. Maths is involved everywhere in our day-to-day life. So let us see this, try to find out which is the highest building that you have seen, and how many rooms were there in it. So you can see this is asking a question which is related to maths here. Highest. Okay, how many rooms? You might have seen the largest building in the world is Burj Khalifa. How many rooms and everything? So that you have to tell. Next is, how high can a kite go? Can it go higher than Qutub Minar? Oh, Qutub Minar, just now we have seen, it is 72 meters, right? So similarly, what you can say, can a kite go higher than this? Oh, it can. If I wish, you said, I can. And definitely a kite goes greater than 72 meters. How can a plane fly? How high can a plane fly? Can it fly higher than the Mount Everest, which is about 9 kilometers high? Yes, definitely. If it cannot fly higher than the Mount Everest, it may go and hit the Mount Everest. Okay, so the plane can definitely higher than all the landscapes which are available. Have you ever seen clouds below you? Yes, when I am traveling in a plane, I can see the clouds under me or below me. Okay, so that is where this poem comes. I wish I were a kite, I wish I were a bird, I wish I were a cloud, I wish I were a plane. I wish I am you, so that you can click the red button and subscribe to my channel, and also you have to click bell icon to get continuous updates from my channel.